Hi guys, welcome back to Anatomy of a Movie, your movie news for August 27th, 2014. Sarah, what do we have going on in the film world this week?
All right, so I'm going to start off with some California news. Governor Brown has okayed tripling the state film tax credit funding to $330 million.
Wow.
So that's about 3 times what it was. They were looking for $400 million annually, but I think they're going to be quite happy with the 330. It's supposed to be approved by the Senate sometime this week, but so far that's what it's looking like. So that's crazy for California.
That's crazy good because that will
We're
create,
biased.
Yes, we are because we are here in Los Angeles, but that will create job opportunities for anyone who wants to work in the film industry and any pre-production, production, post-production. I mean, it's great that they give us that funding, and you know, people were saying that they were going to go to other locations.
Have been moving, like just actors getting spread out, going to a lot of film being made in like Atlanta, Chicago, really spreading out. But one of the kind of like subcategories of this bill is that they do want to increase outside LA shooting. So focusing more on San Francisco, focusing more outside of cities of Los Angeles. But more movies to come from California for sure.
That's great. Hollywood still will be Hollywood. In other news, as we know, the late Richard Attenborough has recently just passed away this past week in August. But we know there's a new Jurassic World film that's currently in production right now. But the director of Jurassic World, Colin Trevorrow, he has posted a new photo from the Jurassic World set, which features a nice tribute to Richard Attenborough, you know, who played John Hammond, the park director.
It's a statue, correct?
It is a statue. It's a bronze statue with John Hammond, the likes of Richard, and it has him with his cane and the mosquito stick, and it is believed that it is at the entrance of the Jurassic World Visitor Center.
That's great. That's such a nice tribute for him to be remembered with.
Yeah. And they also said the Jurassic World movie will be dedicated to Richard Attenborough.
That's good. I mean, it's been such a family over there, and they've just kept going. In other casting news, there is a documentary being made about, or a biopic being made, biopic about Richard Pryor, famous comedian. So, causing a little bit of drama, Nick Cannon has been vying for this role. He was trying to convince the family. He's like spoken out about it, just kind of very publicly wanting to be cast. Well, turns out he lost. Director Lee Daniels has found his Richard Pryor, and he's found it in Mike Epps. They kind of broadcast the news through Twitter. You get a picture of him and Oprah all being a happy family. So sorry, Nick Cannon. I'm sure something else will come your way. The role has been taken.
Well, I'll look forward to that. I mean, if sometimes, you know, someone who really wants to be part of a project didn't get the exact role, maybe hopefully Nick will be in it in some other fashion.
Yeah, you hope that he just continues to promote it, because he was such a fan of Richard Pryor. That's why he wanted to connect to this film. So hopefully, even though he's not in the movie,
that
he
he'll
can
still
help
be
promote
involved.
it. He can still be around. I mean, word of mouth means so much. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
And it should be, I mean, you got Oprah involved. It's going to be, I think they're going to do a good job with the film.
I think so too. Another fun film that we know has already been out, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, which we will be covering this week for Anatomy of a Movie. Definitely check that out, August 29th. But they have released official B-roll footage of the film, and it's before all the visual VFX has been added to it.
It's huge in Sin City. I mean, it's very stylized. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. You're just put in this whole different visual world. You've got black and white. You've got like the whole, almost like graphic novel, comic-esque, film noir, whole combination of visual effects. So stripping that away in the B-roll.
You can definitely check it out, because it's a lot of 5 to 15 second clips of just the actors on complete green screen and just how they act and try to convey emotions and behaviors when literally they're looking at nothing but green. So it's fascinating. It's definitely in the fun production aspect, knowing like what they went through during the filming process.
Behind the scenes information. So you guys check that out. Where can they find it?
They can find it on YouTube. Sin City has released their official B-roll. So check that out.
So coming to us from Miramax, French director Alexandre Aja, who's doing Horns, that's coming out with Daniel Radcliffe. It's going to be a big movie. He just cast I'm going to consider him up and coming, Jamie Dornan, because we talk about him so much because of 50 Shades of Grey. But 50 Shades of Grey isn't here yet.
No,
I feel like he's already become like this big like A-list actor, and I'm still waiting for the film to see him like make that jump. But he's being cast in this new thriller. It's called The Ninth Life of Louis Drax, and it is also based on a novel. It should be coming out, I believe. It starts filming this October in Vancouver, or like this late fall in Vancouver. So they're both just racking up the films. We've got Horns, we've got 50 Shades of Grey, creating all this buzz, and now creating buzz about more projects.
That's great, and great for his career. And I mean, he's done a few projects now, but I feel like 50 Shades and this new film of his will definitely boost his career.
Exactly. I think we're just kind of seeing the dominoes line up for him to just whoosh,
he
take
is
it all
on
away.
the up and up.
All right, let's go and talk a little bit about the box office. Taking the number one spot, Guardians of the Galaxy. So, overstepping Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, switching spots. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy, which is now at about, just like domestically, 250 million.
Wow.
Coming out this week, we got If I Stay taking the third spot, When the Game Stands Tall taking fifth spot, and Sin City is coming all the way in at number 8, which I'm really surprised
Very
at.
surprised.
I thought it was going to be higher, but I'm not too surprised that Guardians is back on top.
Yeah, but hopefully maybe this Labor Day weekend people will be going out to the movies and watching Sin City, and so I'm not worried about that film. It looks fun. A lot of great films are coming out, and we're going to be dissecting them for Anatomy of a Movie.
Yeah.
So definitely check all that out, and that is all your news that we have for the week of August 27th. Check out all of our fun dissections on anatomyofamovie.com.